So, we went to Duna, but I want to go elsewhere in the solar system. I have two choices in my head. Illo, which I'm actually, now I think about it, is not really a choice. One of Jules' moons, or Eve. And by that I mean sending a rover to any of these celestial bodies other than Duna or Kerbin, or Kerbin's moons, or Moho, or Jez, or just I want to send a rover somewhere, and I don't know where. My UI is blinking in and out of existence, and I don't know why. I just hovered my mouse over here and it just started doing that. I have made the executive decision of going to Vall today, because I want to put a rover somewhere, and Vall, I decided, was the choice. So what I want to do is I want to add in a little bit of extra emergency ground to space communication, just in case. And we need to get rid of the parachute. We need to get rid of the parachutes. We don't actually need as much actual fuel to land, because it's Vall and it's a lot lower gravity than Duna. So that is theoretically gonna help, though not sure. We're definitely gonna need some RTGs. Definitely. I think what we'll do, solar panels are basically useless, these ones. I'm actually gonna remove, because they're just that useless at this distance from the sun. What we'll do instead is we will have two RTGs. Actually, yeah, two RTGs. Okay. Nope, that's okay, what just happened? Okay, toggle snap. That'll work. Never mind. Okay. There we go. No. Okay, there we go. That looks good. I also want to slightly rotate these wheels by a little bit, so as to increase our stability for, pitch when we're moving, because that's not very stable. We do not need a heat shield. That is unnecessary, and therefore we don't need that or that. And so we can do that, theoretically, except that makes this happen. How? What? How has this happened? Okay, so if we get rid of this decoupler and put a smaller decoupler right here where it fits, put an SAS stabilizer right there, and put that there, then it's gonna work. Also, I'm gonna turn down the in-game sound a little bit, because rockets are loud. Oh. The RTG's not doing very well. I'm just gonna stack the RTGs right next to each other on this side. I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna add some batteries right there. What I think the most likely thing we're gonna need to do is increase the delta V that this thing can do. Because this thing, it has a lot of delta V, enough to get to Duna, but we need to really over-engineer this thing if we want to get this anywhere even close to Joule. You know, I'm tempted to just put on a Saturn V blast fuel stage thing right here. somewhere. I'll do that, actually. We'll put a decoupler right about here. And then we'll just have the biggest fuel tanks in the world. You know what I only just now realized is we're definitely gonna need some RCS for this thing. So I'm gonna put that right there. And right here. And right here. Appears that half of the struts have now fixed themselves. And I manually fixed the other half. So we're going to take advantage of this part right here, which I realize that these parts are from making history. Like, that's fine. That's fine. So I wonder if the vector engines are actually powerful enough to lift this, because I actually genuinely don't think they are. But then again, their thrust in atmosphere is almost 1,000 knots, or whatever KN stands for. One thing we can do is put a mainsail in the middle and 4 vector engines beside it, because that actually fits perfectly. Or we can fit, what else can we fit? This thing is actually more powerful. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's really powerful. That thing's gonna get us to Jewel for sure. Well, now I gotta move this down here. Alright, so now I got this thing ready to launch during nighttime because, well, I'm too lazy to fast forward. There we go. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay. Slight redirection to do. Temporary. Try to keep this precise as possible. We're actually pretty stable, which is surprising. We're also pretty close to space. I'm actually just going to turn way farther than 45 degrees. There we go. Already we're in space. And there we go. Alright, so add maneuver. I don't really know what to say other than saying the actions I'm doing. So one neat idea I had was to use gravity assist. Except we're going to use the gravity assist of the moon, which the moon is not in the most ideal of positions. But if I do this, that pretty much flings us directly out, and we're not on collision course, so that flings us inward somehow. Yeah, I don't know how to do the maneuver now to get to Jewel. I pretty much have to wait until I get a Jewel encounter, and even then I have absolutely no idea if I'll have the Delta V to go directly from Kerbin to Jewel without doing a gravity assist. I got 5,000 meters of Delta V left, but I don't know if this can get us all the way to wherever it's at. Like, if I look in this direction, it's somewhere in that direction, right? Yeah. Right? Over in that direction. Right there is Jewel. I don't know how. In fact, let me install Kerbal Alarm Clock real quick. Alright, so I got the mod installed, as you can probably tell right there. Click it. Okay, my game froze. My game's not responding. What just happened? Okay, seriously, what just happened? Oh, there we go. What does this do? This is going to require a little bit of learning. Hold on. And now the countdown begins. Right. Apparently, this is a curb and a jewel transfer. Sorry about that. So if I go to maneuver, oh dear, I don't got maneuver. I want to maneuver. Oh my god, I got it. I actually have it. Okay, so I got 2,116 meters a second to do this burn, which I believe I can do with this stage and this stage alone. So I'm going to face maneuver. I'm not entirely sure where this is going to end up, so I'm going to have to change the settings so I can see further. There we go. And that gets us into an orbit. A very nice equatorial orbit relative to Jewel. So that's really good. We enter at an angle and then we're perfectly flat. This is actually perfect. Although uncomfortably close to Tylo, I mean. It works. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's not right. Okay, I think I got my correction burn ready. I think. I actually have absolutely no idea. We're just gonna see. Alright, well, here's our trajectory. We are on course to Vall. On a flyby course to Vall, I mean. But we are going there. So, we're doing, like, maybe 2 or 3 days a second with this time warp. So this is gonna be like 3 minutes right here. Yeah, I'm actually gonna walk away right about now, just to wait for this to do its thing. I'll be right back. Oh, the signal strength. It bad. It real bad. 43% connection. That's not good at all. Though, when Duna swings around, that can slightly boost our signal. So that's okay. We're now in Jewel's Sphere of Influence. We are now attracted to Joule's gravity. Alright, and now we can look at the gigantic gas giant, which, well, is very green. Yeah, now. Right about now, I'm gonna face retrograde, and I'm just gonna fire retrograde because, I do not want problems happening. What's wrong? I got 55% signal, but I can't. What happened? I got an issue. I can't control anything. There's no buttons I can press, no nothing. I'm just floating alone in space. I have absolutely no idea what just happened. I got electric charge. I got half connection rate. I don't understand what happened. If I retime one, does that fix things? No, it doesn't. I don't understand. I can interact with those buttons. That's it. Okay, this must be a glitch. Hold on. Alright, I'm reloading. And yes, we got control. I got an encounter finally. Uh-oh. It's literally gonna suck me right in. It's a little bit of an issue here. There we go. Okay. We gotta be extra careful to not break the soul panel. Okay, I time warped way too much. Okay, I'm worried now. Yeah, I'm really worried. Yeah, I think I nailed it. Reload 10 kilometers. And thrusting backwards is not helping a lot. Okay, never mind. We're lower than I thought I was. And do mid-flight fuel transfer. You know what I realized just now? It is lagging again. What fun! We did it. We actually did it. That's good. So what just happened? Okay, let me fix this lag real quickly. I think the reason why is the terrain scatters. I believe I got rid of the lag issue. I think. So what? I think I got rid of the lag issue. I'm honestly not very sure. What I do see, however, in the distance is that. And I want to go to that. Okay, let's run analysis. Okay, so a lot of dirt, a lot of hydrates, no water. Interesting. Pressure data. Transmit data. I actually put extra batteries on this thing because I tested the other rover that's currently on Duna, and that didn't quite have enough battery power to transmit everything. So we're just going to transmit all of this, even though it's a terrible idea and I'm going to run out of power. Yep, there we go. We have a slight issue. Never mind. Thought we wouldn't have enough power. So when we accelerate, we automatically turn to one side, which is not ideal. Luckily, this antenna hasn't broken upon the stack decoupler loading in on top of this thing, because I tested that on the Duna rover, and that broke. But luckily, we had that one, that Communitron. But I did add this one just in case that happened, so didn't have to stress out that we would have lost connection. Although this thing does have an antenna rating inside of it, right? Yeah, it does. So we're okay. You know, I should have put a light on this thing. Like, there's empty space right here. I could not only put the solar panels back there, but I could have put either an RTG, I could have just put, like, I don't know, like, I could have put many things there. Instead, I just decided to waste the space. I didn't even realize that until now. All there is right there is the logo of the space agency. Oh, there we go. Wow, things have just... Whoa! That actually has a sound. Oh, wait, no, that's the front. Okay. So just gonna cautiously approach this. And then we're gonna scan it. The vessel moved. Aborting scan. Are you kidding me? Scan. There we go. This is an interesting bit of information right here. We're going to transmit this science... Oh, never mind. We're... okay. Allow partial. There you go. We have transmitted the data. And we are bouncing all over the place. So I'm gonna wait for a while so we can charge. Meanwhile, check the orbit of the satellite. Yep, this is gonna work perfectly. And so now we transmit the data and make sure we're not exploding, because that nav ball scares me and it's moving around a lot. Oh, it's directly overhead now. So now we transmit this data, which is extremely simple data. Oh, now I'm not so sure. I guess I just end the episode here? I mean, yeah, there's not really much we can do. Anyway, I am kind of sad I didn't put anything here. But anyway, bye! Put an SAS stabilizer right there, and put that there, then it's gonna work. Oh my god, I got it. Why is this melting?